Greetings everyone, here's Lodrik and this is a Game War in the Pacific Admits Edition. This is my play-by-email match against Robert. He's a Japanese player and for me it is Allied side. This is now January 17th, 42 turn. Yesterday the Japanese crossed the river onto Singapore Island. My garrison was able to hold the city, but I'm not so sure for how long. Japanese submarines attacking here, some incoming, outgoing cargo ships. Same for me, I try to attack here Japanese cargo and supply ships at Palmbang. I also shell but Merrick, because I make here a counter strike to kick out the Japanese Navy Guard units. So I shell shock the enemy a little. A rowboat at Singapore. And I'm able to intercept here a Japanese patrol craft. Yeah. So, yeah, a patrol boat have no torpedoes, so I don't fear them. Oh, Japanese torpedo bombers going for my anti-submarine ships in Singapore port. Yeah. Uh, 12,000 is a little too high for the flag in Clarkfield. But not too high for in Singapore. I lost a lodestar. The Nun army, of course, have no chance to really escape, but at least I have to try. It was a sweep here. I was not sure if there's maybe long range cap. And here's my mighty British, Australian, Dutch air fleet. Most important is shell shock, reducing the readiness of this Navy Guard units. Bombardment. I'm still waiting for the first Battle of Venture. But the bombardments are also killing me, but this will take weeks. Bombardment of Singapore, so no direct attack. Once again, you can see that he break up the one division. I don't know where's the rest. So here, 1, 2, 3 divisions are together. One is breaking up now, and two is also. So 4 divisions are not breaking up. 1 division is more or less so disabled that he cannot use it more. And the bombardment is also in his favor, but he's of course outclassing my defender. So he will only need 1 or 2 days to recover normally. But at least I can defeat here and completely wipe out this Navy Guard unit. So, a small but first victory for the Allied troops. And Java is free of occupation again. But no aircraft damage on the ground. I was hoping to maybe destroy something there. Good. Japan lost again a bunch of aircraft over Singapore. And for me it was lodestar on the ground, yeah. So this is a Dutch pilot, but he's fine. Okay. Both Navy, I lost some cargo and the support ships, but I was able to kill normally 2 of these patrol boats. No, this is a Eden, this is a normal cargo ship, and yeah, this is can be a cargo ship, can be a fast transport. So not super important, but better cargo ships for the Japanese Navy. Pearl Harbor repair job is still ongoing, but now nearly only the battleships left. Honolulu is still here, but soon I can switch to shipyard repair. San Francisco needed a little longer, but it's also not more too far off. Good. Here was a small Navy battle, nothing special. So I was able to maybe catch this retreating guy. So it was not one. I thought it was 2 ships, but I only found 1. So I'm not sure if this was that one task force. But yeah, I was able to destroy the patrol boat. But I got a 12 centimeter hit on a destroyer, so I have to fall back now and repair this damage in Sydney. And I also don't have any other target to hunt here. So, and I don't want to come too close to Rabaul once again, so I'm now 17, just the maximum range of a torpedo attack from Rabaul. So I lost already 1 heavy cruiser for the torpedo bomber, so don't repeat this. Dutch East Indies looks like, I don't know why, but he is something at the dot base. Maybe he's covering the coastline, because I hide my submarines in deep water. Ambon, I'm trying to get here 20,000 supplies in. Again, this is the only Dutch troopers. Not the best, but I have not more. I was able to conquer Marek Beck. I maybe must check if there was any destroyed unit. I came by, no, nothing. So this was a success, but it will only delay the invasion of Java for sure. But it also shows you that at least I have Batavia. This is one of the few aircraft or airfields I have to use twin engine bombers. So I have these Dutch bombers, but they are all not really ready for anything. I train them on navy bombing because it's much easier to sink ships with bombs than destroying ground forces. But I could try to make a navy strike against Palmbang port, but I know there's long range cap. So, and I don't have any fighter with the range to sweep range of 7. I can only fly 5. Singapore, I cannot build the fort level. So if I am right, I will. No, these are only damage aircraft. Here are no aircraft left. So I pick up from Singapore now here some base forces. So that is ongoing. Yeah. So all my Navy patrol are now airlifting troopers out of Singapore. Singapore will fall, that for sure. So I try to get as much out of this town or city base what is possible. I maybe even, depending on the situation, because it looks like the carriers disappeared, I could even try to run here cargo ships or APs, but yeah. I use all my submarines to simply wipe out or block this task force at Palmbang to sink here a little more cargo or whatever is left. Cebu, not much left. I was also trying to lift out these guys, but his bombardment some days ago disabled most of my patrol aircraft or float planes, so I had no capacity, but I still try to airlift them because these are all fighting units. Everyone is important for me in the long run. All this support equipment is destroyed or already out of the hexagon. So I have now here 700 AV. But again, number one issue is low on supplies. Clarkfield is also low on supplies. I have fort level 3, more I cannot do. It's too expensive to build more, and also the base is damaged. But I have nearly 2000 AV. Supply situation Bataan is not much better, but fort level 3 and 233. And only to make sure, because there was always a discussion about why Japanese don't try to land here. You can do this, but Bataan is full of mines. Bataan have also very strong coastal batteries, so you will normally suffer heavily if you have here some force can hold the hex. Of course, if I move all my troopers out and only keep here 10, 20 AV left, then you can take the base. If I have here 250 and this is doubled hex, you must come at least with a Japanese division. And landing a Japanese division in this minefield and this coastal batteries is a high risk operation. I would not do it, but you can try. China, nothing new. No attack at Nanyang so far. Japanese also sending here a block unit, the road down to Xi'an. Okay. Nothing in Burma. The Burma road is closed. It will not more open. I was able to get some more supplies. 40,000 are here, nearly 20,000 here. So I have 18,000, 28,000 and 12, 13,000, yeah. Good. Calcutta, over 100,000 already. Building up, building. I need an airfield level 8 to double my AV. Same situation. I try to build up here also the airfield as fast as possible to have an airbase on rail connected to Calcutta, that I can use twin engine bombers from this airbase and 4 engine bombers from Calcutta to use my Allied air fleet to start my bombing campaign against Burma. But we have the house rule, no industry bombing in 42. So I cannot bomb here the oil fields if they will fall. This can first start in 43. Good, that is all for today. See you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.